and then Fee just magically knows when to pick them up and is like...
She turned the car off and let it roll down the hill.
I am sick. I am sick of your shit. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I am sick and tired.
That's what she did. Welcome back to Bad Batch Season 3 Review and Reaction. This is Kyle.
And I'm Dom.
Let's jump right into episode 12, Juggernaut. Well, we're back again. We're having an adventure. Lots happening. We're joined with Jabba this week.
There's a lot happening just starting to film this episode. We'll insert some of the noises that the camera and the microphone were making. It sounded very similar to Jabba here.
That's why he's here. If you're not familiar with this, Disney Park exclusive, and the best part though, the speaker is in Jabba's butt. Wanda Sykes is back this week with Fee. She's helping the team do some things in the galaxy. What do you think about her?
She's cool. I'm trying to understand why she cares so much about their safety. Or maybe she doesn't. Maybe she just saw their ship get destroyed or something.
Nah, she just cares about Omega, I think. I mean, that's... And she had a little thing with Tech and the whole Brown Eyes deal, but... I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like, why show up now? And, you know, the cliche, it's gonna cost you. Like, all that with all these pirates. Everybody's got to cost something. I'm just tired of that. Just be like, we're going to get her back. You know?
I did think it was going to be another side quest when she popped up. I was like, oh, no.
Well, we got to go to there. Got some alligators on this planet. We got to do a thing.
I was waiting for it. It was just the timing was too convenient, and they all turned around.
Yeah, I think between convenience and lack of danger is what is throwing this episode off for me. The beginning and the end, great. Enjoyed it. You know, but I just feel like, man,
I'm tired of this, Grandma.
Dude,
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
No, but for real, like, it's like,
Yeah.
You know, where's the heist? Even Omega's just like, she's giving her blood at the blood bank. Because she's just sitting there.
She does think she's safe, though. She thinks that Crosshair didn't fail, which he did. Owned up to it. And was like, we gotta do something about it. And their last resort was the Admiral. So. Yeah,
so we're back with Admiral Rampart. We're breaking him out of jail. He is unfazed.
I don't like. He reminds me of Dr. Hemlock, which also reminds me of a real life person I don't like. So tiny man, no success. Like overall, it's with a big ego. That's what I don't like.
It's the weirdest. I need a Tales of the Empire that shows why these people got these big old heads, because they went from nobody in the Clone Wars, all Jedi generals and like clones, to like the next day all these dudes that were picked last in dodgeball. You know, they're all leading the Empire, and they're all just dumb. I mean, they all come in and I cannot be taken down. I'm blah blah blah, and I'm like, where did they have the job fair in Britain for all these dudes that come in? And why are we doing it? I love it though. Why not?
I know. Kyle has this phrase where he says, never has been, never will be.
Never could.
never would have, could have.
Anytime they open their trap and they're all, hello, governor. And I'm like, you're going to fail. You're going to fail.
Although he did, after he got beat up and he thought that he got shot, when he comes to in the ship, he realizes, like, all right.
But again,
he's used to not winning.
Why? Why would he help them? Even if you want to say, well, he's getting them off the planet. Why would he help them? He hated clones. He destroyed Camino. He was adamant about not helping clones retire. Like, again, the politics of Star Wars, but
Yeah.
He has no incentive. He disliked Crosshair so much. Crosshair failed him. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. Let's see where it goes. I hope it doesn't go anywhere. I cannot sit here and watch an episode of Rampart, the Rampart episode. I don't. We've done it.
Mm.
Just tell him and kick him out the ship. Make it quick. Do not give me a whole nother side quest next episode where they're,
They humanize his character and try to make you like him.
There's an outpost in the middle of this planet that we gotta go to, and there's one terminal that we can. That's been 6 episodes of that.
You know what though? When Fee tells them about the stealth escape. So full disclosure, I'm an emergency manager in the real world. So the security breaches in this are fantastic. That's our sarcasm. Also the fact that throughout this episode, their comms are all interoperable with every planet they go to. Impressive. Also, we talk about plot holes a lot. So
this was like, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
The whole episode. Yeah, they're like plugging and playing in on every planet that they go to, and they can see everything. They find the admiral quickly, and then Fee just magically knows when to pick them up, and is like,
she turned the car off and let it roll down the hill.
Yeah, they all did. And then with I don't know if you want to call it like a tank or what, but they're like, oh, we have stormtroopers up there. No, we don't.
The little comedy was back though with the stormtroopers this episode. I'm very appreciative of those moments. When are we gonna see some action? Like, get shot
right there.
That stuff is good. I like that, But, man, we're almost done, and it doesn't feel heavy. It should feel way more heavy.
Maybe that's part of the allure.
Well, they set the bar. I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, they set the bar like that in episodes 1 and 2. I think had they not come out swinging with that vibe and then just took it from us,
So was that the vibe for the previous 2 seasons?
Not even close.
And then that's confusing.
What you saw this episode was the vibe for the first 2 seasons. It was always like they were never in any real danger. There was an illusion of threat in front of them, but they were always going to make it. And even record jumping from the tank onto the other ship, there was not a moment that I thought, oh, he's not going to make it.
I did, because I haven't seen the other 2 seasons. I really thought he wasn't going to make it, and that was what was going to push the vibe to be different. And it didn't.
I feel like because it was so rushed in that moment, like Filoni and Star Wars, they really like to do here's the moment of the character's death and doom, and they'll spend like a little bit extra time where it's on the nose. Like when Tech died, it was like that. It was like the whole episode you knew, okay, something's gonna happen to him.
Yeah.
And they really like to posture that. And so when we got Wrecker waking up and being like, oh no, and cracking jokes, I'm like, okay, we'll all be fine by the end of this. And look, they got a new sidekick. I'm waiting for Rampart next episode to be sitting next to Crosshair with a toothpick in his mouth, and he's just copying him. He's super happy that we're back to the Tantus. The way they filmed Tantus is so cool. It reminds me of Andor. It's just dark and fun, and I like that. Maybe the music score was off for me in this episode. Anytime they show Tantus or what's going on over there, it's that total shift to a different song. But then with the rest of the crew, it's like energetic and fun, and I'm like, where's the there's no sadness that Omega's gone. And I get it, they got a mission to get done, but the beginning of the season we saw sadness, we saw concern, we saw let's do something, and this one was just like, it's not matching,
The vibe was rushing. I really felt for this episode.
I'm a little concerned. It's not living up to what the entire season has led to, in my opinion.
Kyle also has high standards.
I have high standards.
He does not he does not apologize for it, and I love that.
No, that's why I married you.
Thank you.
But back to the important things, and not our love life, but our love of Star Wars. And Omega is now back being captive. She looks a little rough. They've been taking blood. She's down at the at the blood bank.
There was
blood.
a weird scene though when Dr. Hemlock is taking her to see the vault and they do the scan. They looked very similar to one another. And like body language, a little bit of their facial features, which could have just been the animation, but that was jarring, a little creepy.
Alrighty, thank you for joining Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 12, Juggernaut. It was fun. We'll have fun next week. We're hoping for dread. We're hoping for a deep story next week, but we'll see. And let's have Jabba send us out in style.
Subscribe.